Hey, I'm Kev, Mr. Khan. Look what I've been playing the past couple of days. Yes, the Forza Horizon demo, it dropped yesterday, and I have to say it's a rather gorgeous looking game. Lovely picnic scene there. Look at the waterfall in the background of the fort in the foreground there, and had a rather nice looking intro as well. Let's take a look at that.
Hey guys, you're listening to Horizon Base Arena with me, Scott Tyler, on the first day of the Horizon Festival. It's already a beautiful Colorado morning here with a forecast for high energy, scattered rhythms, and plenty of thundering engines. Hey, the word here is that the reigning champ, Darius Flint, will be arriving at Horizon today. So, if you're on the roads just now, then stay out of his way, kids. He does not play well with others. This is Horizon. Keep it here.
What an interesting intro, wasn't it? As we're finding Flint to our first event, changing the cockpit view because that's the view I like in my driving or racing games. I was checking if you could change the settings already. No, you have to drive like this, get used to the game, or the demo I rather say, and it is a big file size, 1.57 gigabytes off the top of my head there, so if it's wrong I apologise. So it's going to take a bit to download, and the intro is not as seamless as that. There is a bit of loading between the two movie type things at the beginning, and you can see we're in Flint, just avoiding traffic. You can't pass him, I don't think. You have to follow him to your first event. And you can see I'm pushing as hard as I can. I got the foot on the pedal and I accidentally hit him as you go by the welcome sign. Not long until the first event here, but it just shows you how gorgeous this game looks as we have made it. Here is the first event.
You sign up for festival races at trailers like this. When you see one, park outside it to register for the event. The Recaro Rush is an off-road event, so you'll need an all-wheel drive car. Let's go to the auto show and buy one.
And let's choose our off-road vehicle then, and it had to be a Mitsubishi. It's the Lancer Evo 10 GSRN. Oh, look at the beast from the east. You got a nice array of colours to choose from. I chose white in the end. I thought it just looked best in that, and I didn't realise this at the time. If you press X, it goes into free view, so you can use your analog stick to spin around the car and admire its beauty from an array of different angles. As I choose my colour now, and we go to the Rush event here, and nice little intro again as well.
If you want to switch off assists or increase the skill of your opponents, you can do so in the difficulty menu. And hey, you'll earn more money as a result. Try it.
I think I will try it, but first let's look at the options. You got controls, HUD, audio, and video. Firstly, the HUD, you got a nice list there to choose from to change. You got camera view, motion effects, map, that time, wrong way warning, name, speedometer, units. You got default, English or metric because we're imperial bastards, and you've got popularity and skills. Just kept it on, wasn't sure what to change there. Radio volume, gonna turn that down. We want to hear the cars around us, want to hear the surroundings while we race. Got SFX volume, got playback system, TV or home theatre. Well, I play on headphones, so I'm not sure I'm gonna hear any difference. I kept it on TV, and you got the GPS voice, kept that on. Video, the visibility, the brightness, probably too bright still. I should have probably turned that down. Now we're going to change the difficulty like she said, and I went for expert. Going to dive in head first into this game, and I don't like driving with assist. I prefer driving without it. So no ABS, simulation steering, no traction control, manual with clutch, no driving line, cosmetic damage, kept it on because it's my first event. I wasn't sure if I should keep it on or off, but it's my first event. Going to keep it on because I'm bound to hit a couple of things. Rewind off, and difficulty your opponent insane, so the hardest you can get. Now we're going to look at the controls, and there you can see it. Going to turn off the switch in handbrake and clutch and gear up and down, because I got used to the gears being on up on B and down on X, and with the clutch I always have my finger over that LB button, so it's just easy for me to drive with the clutch, and I'm used to driving with the clutch from Forza 4 for thought I'll do it in Forza Horizon as well. As we go to the race now, starting at the back, 8 out of 8 places, and it's around 2:40 this race, so let's get going. Let's try and make some places up at the start. We've made one. It's behind that SUV, I believe that is going to dive down his inside, but not quite make the move. And I have to say, I do like this first event. It was a nice challenge. It is really challenging race, I found, as I get used to this game. It's nice to dive you in onto an off-road event, as I do like my rallying games as well. I like feeling the car a bit out of control, but feeling that I can control it. And they've done the gravel, done the off-road nice here. There's a nice difference between the tarmac and the off-road in this demo I found, and you can see here I probably should have braked. I didn't realise at the time. I was trying to go around without braking, because I saw people mention you don't really have to brake much in this game. Well, you do have to brake on that corner there, and as I said, you don't have to brake much. It's just the really tight corners you do, but it's mostly about controlling the throttle, just lifting off in corners and getting into that flow and rhythm like I've talked about in Forza 4, where especially with the heavy cars where you can't really afford to scrub too much speed off, you don't really tap the brakes, you really carry momentum through corners. It's much the same in here, and I have to say, it's nice and bumpy off-road here. It's really fighting the terrain as well as fighting the cars. As we're still in 7th, over halfway through the race, you've got to start making moves if you don't want to finish last. As we dive down the inside there, we've got a small white car fighting with a pickup truck, I think. Good luck to the white car there, as I think the pickup truck made its way past. We're up to 6th. I have to say, I didn't expect to win it, but I was hoping I wouldn't finish last, so round 6 was probably where I expected to finish, but I'm doing better than I thought, really. I didn't think I would be this high up this far in the race. I thought I'd just pick up places from the AI crashing or making mistakes, but the AI are quite good in this. They don't really make mistakes, you really have to fight with them to make up places. So as you go up to 5th, dive down the inside of the white car. Now we've got the pickup trucker in front. I think that's a pickup truck, I apologise if it isn't. And look at that, roads, 1 out, 216 driven. I'm not sure how many roads there are in the demo. I think I got up to 15. I think that's the limit I found. As you take a look up the inside of the pickup truck, I think this is the last corner. Yes, it is. As we bash our way through. Are we going to finish 4th though? We've lost the back end. No, we finish in 5th spot. But I think that's a good first race for me, especially with the insane difficulty. It was an insane first race. As you can see, 2:40.7, about 6 seconds off the front there, and nice cash reward. And you get a reward for this. You get a Viper in the Gone Gold livery, so redeem that code. And after the race, there's always going to be some rivals. You're going to challenge a rival in this game.
Rivals is Horizon's way of opening our race stages to you and your friends. Beat your friends and you'll earn credits and bragging rights. Any festival event you complete will become available as a Rivals event. You can enter all Rivals events from Race Central if you don't want to drive all the way to each one.
So let's get the bragging rights then. Let's go to the rival event, and I'm against F1 Racing Mad, a fellow YouTube commentator, a very good commentator, but he's a very good driver. Well, let's see as we go into the start. Made a good start. We're next to the Ghost, and I've said it before, I find Ghosts distracting, annoying. I don't like racing them. I just can't concentrate on my driving when they're there. I mean, I know it's an issue with me, and I wish you could toggle it on and off. Maybe you can in the game, I don't know, but in the demo you can't, and I just find it distracting. I can't concentrate on my driving, my braking points, my throttle control, my rhythm. I find myself racing the Ghost instead, and I know it's an issue with me, and I know I have to work on it, but yeah, I just wish you could toggle that goes on and off, and maybe you can in the full game. As you go wide in that corner again, I think I did brake for that, but just didn't brake enough. As you go out of the corner now, got good drive, but we're not gaining on F1 Racing Mad. He's flying, he's way away, and this is what this Rivals Lap challenge was about. I was always gaining on him, as you can see here, and then they just go away again. It was like I'm racing the AI. It's like, oh, you've gained on me now. Yeah, I'm going now. Bye. It's like Weldy Coyote in the Roadrunner. He's the Roadrunner, I'm the Coyote, trying to do all these things, trying to gain, and it just doesn't work in the end. As you go into the middle part of the lap now, we're still behind F1 Racing Mad, and he's driving very well. He's not really making any mistakes. I've made a couple, as you've seen, and remember, it's my first time driving this game, so you're getting used to it. And I think it was F1 Racing Mad, I think it was his first lap round it, or first couple of laps around the game, because he did a live stream yesterday which was in, and he was showing the demo, and it's very good live stream. It was a great live stream, and you know, I think that was his first time racing the game. I'm not sure, I can't remember if he said so. So this is probably his first lap as well, and he's driving really well, not making any mistakes so far. As it goes towards the end of the lap now, onto the tarmac, into the last two corners. Now, I did say he didn't make any mistakes. He did in the last couple of corners. As you get this corner a bit wrong, hit the barrier. Now we're going into the last corner. Cut the corner. Can he go down his inside as he hits the barrier on the outside? No, he didn't make too much mistakes. We just had too much of a gap, and I did spend about a minute just walking around the room in rage, so I've had to cut it down a bit. But I hope you enjoyed my first part of my look at the Forza Horizon demo, and despite losing, you do get some nice credits as well. So I'll be back with part 2, so till next time, cheerio.